second fight that is absolutely sickening is our boy Farid Basharat versus Blackshear. And Kalen did not have a lot of time to prepare for this episode, but that does not mean he's not well versed in his Basharat brothers' skills, all right? And I had to go back and watch Blackshear in his fight against Youssef Zalal. And Blackshear, pretty freaking good. And you know what I'm going to tell you right now? This is going to be one of the best fights on the card for the first 10 minutes. Maybe even just a first round. Because Blackshear is going to come in there, and if Farid Basharat's not careful, he could get caught in a submission. Because after watching Blackshear fight, it's really evident that he has really good transitions. He can find submissions, and he also has pretty good stand-up as well. And he just seems really strong in those early rounds. But this is the hot take, baby. Not even a hot take. We know this. We know the Basharat brothers can absolutely grind. They're like so good. I think Farid Basharat is going to burst onto the scene in this. This is UFC debut. He's not going to squander this opportunity, okay? I rewatched his Contender Series fight against Belgoso or whoever he was fighting. Was that one guy's name? Let me check. He was pretty good. Yeah. Oh, Belgoso. And what I love about Farid Basharat, his brother, Javid. A little bit more finesse, really good striker, but they are similar. I honestly think Farid Basharat's a little bit more aggressive, and he's definitely he got more of that mauler in him. He is super good. Like on the feet, obviously he emulates his brother. He does what his brother does. Switches stances really well. Pretty light on his feet. Hella good jab. Can work your body really well. There was one exchange in the Bagoso fight where Bagoso didn't know what was coming. He went high with a jab, I think, and then Bagoso kind of shelled up, and then he just started ripping the body. But also what I love about Farid is his kicks, dude. Like when he switches stances, it's so weird because you never know where they're coming from, because he'll like kind of switch stances and then throw his lead, but then all of a sudden like he could throw a jab and then follow that right back up with a like a rear leg head kick, and it's just like a continuous onslaught, and it just seems like he's kind of reminiscent in that fight of Aaron Blanchfield in their most recent fight, because whenever he gets on top of you, he's just constantly looking for a finish, and he's trying to find your back, or he's throwing elbows. Like the biggest takeaway from his fight is this: there's not a lot of like stale or like no movements. Like there's not, everything he does is like for a purpose, and he's just trying to get his opponent out of there. And I love the brothers because they're both freaking, they'll kind of like, bro, let's go. Like if they can tell that you're kind of scared or something, they'll kind of start smack talking, and they kind of just have like, both of them just have the total package. And the elbows that he throws from up to like when he's in kind of like freaking, when he's just on top of you, he's not even in like full mount, but he just kind of does that weird like jumping motion into you, like if he's still inside of your guard, and then he'll just find ways to slice you open. But I just think it's going to be a really good fight. People are probably sleeping on this one because Blackshear, he's kind of like an imposing dude in there for the first few rounds, but Zalal broke him in that third round, and by the end of it was throwing ground and pound. And I just think Zalal is really good, but I think Farid's better. If Farid breaks Blackshear down by the end of that second round, which I think I think that's his path to victory, is just outclass him, out-fight IQ him. It's gonna be a really impressive performance for Farid, because this is not a good, like, because sometimes when guys get into the UFC on their UFC debut, it's kind of a walk in the park. This is not a walk in the park by any stretch of the imagination. So props to him for taking this fight. He's trying to prove a point here, and I just really think that everything he does is smooth, and him and his brother both have the makings to be top 5 guys in the world. And at some point, they're going to be absolutely cracking and starching that division really soon here, because what is that? Javid has 3.